Action on Obesity.
Prevention for a change.
ACT.
Action changes things.
3 Rs are the reduce, reuse, and recycle, a common quotation used to take care of our environment.
But have you heard the 3S? Self-monitoring, stimulus control, and social support used to manage obese people. Obesity is considered the mother of all diseases. It is a world top health concern in the world due to impact it has on the lives of individuals. It is mainly a form of a medical condition wherein the body tends to accumulate excessive fat, which is turned as negative on the health of the individual.
Obesity has several serious health issues associated with it. Some of the impacts of obesity are diabetes, an increase in cholesterol levels, high blood pressure, and etc. Social impacts of obesity include loss of confidence in an individual, lowering of self-esteem, and disturbed body image.
So, how we can consider someone obese? Obesity is determined by examining the body mass index, the BMI, of the person, with greater than 30 calculation combining the weight and the height of an individual.
In most cases, obesity is caused by a combination of genetic susceptibility, a lack of or inadequate physical activity, and excessive intake of food. Some cases of obesity are primarily caused by mental disorders, medications, endocrine disorders, or genes.
According to the Department of Health, or DOH, overnutrition such as overweight and obesity is a serious health concern, especially in the light of its strong association with the development of non-communicable diseases, which are among the leading causes of mortality, morbidity, and disability in the country today.
Obesity is the leading cause of ill health and death all over the world, but is preventable. The alarming increase in obesity has resulted in a stimulated death rate and health issues among people. According to the article from the Business Mirror today, obesity affects 800 million people around the world, 27 million of whom are Filipinos.
To gain more knowledge, let's hear the perspective or apprehension of Ms. Abby Indoso, who has the condition of obesity, and help her with the management advice and insights with Mr. Carlo Ramos, a public health nutritionist. So a very warm greeting po, Mr. Carlo Ramos. It is our honor and privilege po to meet you, sir, in our interview today. Prior to start, let me introduce ourselves. I am Jane Lumabas.
And I am Tolentino.
A third-year student nurses at the Obesity colleges. We are glad po to meet you, sir. And thank you so much po for taking the time out of your busy schedules po to be here in our interview. The theme of our interview today is about taking action on obesity prevention for a change. Our question po are purely about weight management, specifically for obesity. And I hope po you are ready to impart and share knowledge about nutrition and diet. Before we begin po, sir, we would like to ask your consent if we can use po your answer on our health teaching po about nutrition for obesity.
Yes po. Okay.
With our objective, Ms. Kate Thiel, please take the virtual floor.
So, good afternoon po ulit. The objectives of this interview are to produce an understanding of the mechanisms of obesity and its links to disease, and to use these insights to develop effective interventions to prevent and treat these kind of conditions. So this is to produce an understanding, as I said. And now let's start po with the questions.
For the question number 1 po, tell us about yourself and your chosen profession. So those who will view po this video will know who you are po.
Alright, so hi, good afternoon. I'm Carlo Ramos. I'm 28 years old and I'm a licensed nutritionist and dietitian focusing on public health nutrition.
So thank you po, Mr. Carl. Have you ever presented a nutrition lecture or seminar? If you have, what topic and age ranges have you worked on? So that's our next.
Yes, I do have experience presenting nutrition lectures or seminar. Majority of which are attended by audience in age groups from like school age children, 5 to 12 years old, and also teenagers and young adolescents from 15 to 25 years old.
Okay, thank you po, sir. What specifically topic po yung na lecture na po or seminar po?
Yes, pinaka-common na topic is about making healthy choices, like especially COVID-19, the pandemic. Ayan, kung paano ito naka-apekto sa ating lifestyle, sa ating choices pagdating sa ating mga kinakain. And of course, sa ating mga bata, more on yung parents, tinutulungan natin to also help their child as they grow, make healthy choices then.
Thank you po. For our question number 3, what is obesity po? What its risk, factor, and complications?
So, obesity, I think pinakasimpleng definition lang naman para sa akin is excess of body fat presence in our body, which increases our risk factor for certain medical conditions. So, yes, of course, most common risk factor for this is ating sedentary lifestyle, unhealthy food choices, and unhealthy diet, minsan genetics din, and minsan din ang ating underlying medical conditions and or ating mga medications na tinitake. Of course, complications, yung ating mga diabetes, certain types of cancer, cardiovascular diseases like stroke, high blood pressure.
Yes po. I believe naman po na maraming Pilipino po ang nakaka-experience ng obesity, especially with those underlying conditions po na nabanggit nyo. And yun nga din po sa lifestyle din po ng mga Filipinos, lalo na sa mga kinakain. So for our next question naman po, what should weight management and intervention be to avoid obesity po?
Ayun, siguro since simula pa nung nag-aaral until now, for example, may nangihingi ng advice. Of course, lagi kong sinasabi na focus on intervention natin is focus lang lagi sa lifestyle and behavior change more than our end goal na pumayat or mabawasan ng timbang, di ba? Most important is yung lifestyle and behavior change since ito yung pinaka-sustainable way sa ating intervention. And in the long run, hindi na lang siya intervention, it will be your lifestyle na din. Ay mahirap kasi sa atin, di ba, pagka gusto natin pumayat, sobrang short term lang. Pagka na-hit na natin yung gusto nating, yung goal natin na weight, ayan, titigil na tayo, sabihin natin, wow, deserve ko na ulit kumain. Ayun, pag natapos na yung ating beach trip, ayan, tapos na yung summer, hindi na natin ulit kailangan magpakita ng body, titigil na rin tayo. So, mas importante na yung mag-focus tayo sa lifestyle and behavior change instead of focusing on our end goal.
Thank you po. We will take note for that po, the lifestyle behavior change. And we believe po na yung way management po ng every Filipino na meron pong obesity or meron po even overweight po is they can still manage din po. And also po mabago pa rin po siya in the long run. For the next question po.
Ayan, do you have any examples of nutrition and diet taking? Most common na ginagamit dito is yung ating DASH diet. I think familiar naman na kayo dun yung dietary approach to stop hypertension. And ito yung most common na ginagamit sa hospital, lalong-lalo na if kulang pa tayo sa history ng ating patient, sa mga medication, ganyan, basta overweight or obesity. Yun yung generic na ginagamit na diet or treatment dyan. And DASH diet, of course, high fiber, low sugar, mainly lean meats like fish and poultry. Ayan. And then avoid din, of course, yung mga sugar sweetened beverages, high fat meats like yung pork, yung mga high fat na parts ng beef. Ayun. And also yung mga junk food. And of course, case-to-case basis din naman yan. Depende nga sa ating underlying conditions. Dahil na ngayon, di ba, lumalabas na rin yung iba na sa TikTok, ganyan na yung mga ating mga body positivity, ganyan. And marami rin nag-voice out na hindi ko naman gustong tumaba. Of course, meron akong PCOS or something, other medical conditions na yun yung nagkakos ng aking obesity kahit na hindi naman ako malakas kumain. Ayun, yun yung mga dapat i-take into consideration pagka dating sa nutrition therapy ng weight loss or obesity. Pero yun nga, ang most common is the DASH diet.
Yes po, sir. We can agree po with this, and especially the case-to-case basis po ng pagda-diet kasi hindi naman po pare-parehas lahat ng pinagdadaanan. So, meron nga po sadyang hindi ma-apply yung different kinds of diet po. So, for our next question naman po, are there any pharmacological treatments for weight loss? And if there is, what are those po?
Yes, of course. But yun nga, tanda natin hindi lahat. Ang dami na kasi ngayon naglalabasan. Ayan, tanda natin yung iba na mag-research muna kung alin dyan yung well-established na, scientifically based and researched. Ayan, I think most common naman dyan is yung Senecal or yung ating tinatawag na Orlistat. Ayan, since may mga commercial advertisement naman siya dyan. So, nakikita natin dyan yung ating Orlistat, generic name, or more commonly known as Senecal. Ayun, I think piniprevent niya or nire-reduce niya yung absorption ng ating fat from our diet, mga kinakain natin. Kaya, minsan pag ang lang naman doon, ang side effect is makikita mo siya sa stool mo. And ayun, yung oil, if you have experience taking Senecal or Orlistat, ayun, talagang makikita mo sa stool na meron talagang oils kasama. And then, ano pa ba, liraglutide, ayun naman, isa rin yung common na ginagamit for weight loss. Ito naman more on psychological, since minimimic niya yung meron siyang hormone na minimimic, GLP-1. So, it regulates our appetite, our hunger, and ayun, ating mga cravings. So, unlike naman the Seneca or the Orlistat, ito naman more on psychological naman. So, yun. Pero yun nga, again, ingat po tayo sa mga paggamit nito since kailangan natin talaga ng medical advice from the doctors before tayo gumamit ng any pharmacological treatments. Since meron tong adverse effects, lalo na kung hindi tama yung dosage. And yun nga, hindi siya basta lang trip mo, gusto mong pumayat. Ayun, talagang kailangan yung medical advice.
Yes po, sir. Ask ko lang din po, yung ano pong say nyo dun sa nauuso halimbawa sa TikTok po, which is social media platform, yung mga Kokaido pills, parang laxative pills po siya na ginagamit for weight loss. So, ano po kayang pwede nyo i-comment dun na makakatulong?
Ang mga laxative naman kasi matagal nang present, diba dati yung mga tea, mga tsaa pa lang siya, mga bigger lie, ganyan. Ito naman in another form of pills naman siya. For me, to be honest kasi, nakapag-try na din naman ako nun. Pero not for weight loss, but for bloating. Pag feeling ko ang bigat-bigat and parang constipated ako, kailangan ko magbawas. Ayun, siguro, sana magkaroon lang yung ating health department ng usapan tungkol sa pag-regulate ng mga ganito. Since, ayun nga, nasa height na tayo na meron din tayong mental health awareness, ganyan, and pagka yung tao is nabubuli, ganyan, we tend to get this kind of gamot or pills since sobrang easily accessible lang niya, order ka lang, di ba, online. And hindi natin masyadong ini-inform itong ating mga consumers about its adverse side effect na pagka nasobrahan ka naman is ayun, pwede kang magkaroon dehydration, of course, pagkahilo, and mas malala pa if ma-alter yung iyong metabolism since hindi na nga regular yung movement ng iyong GI tract, ina-alter mo yung metabolism mo, diba? So, ayun. And of course, pagka mga laxative, napiprevent niya yung absorption and reabsorption ng ating mga nutrients and sa ating intestine. Gusto niya talagang ilabas. Pinapabilis niya yung pagdaloy ng pagkain sa ating intestine. So, yun, napiprevent din niya yung absorption.
Yes po, I agree po dun sa lahat ng sinabi nyo. And of course po, with this pharmacological treatments, we should always din po na lagi po natin isama yung eating habits po natin. Dapat tama po, dapat yung kinakain natin, dapat baguhin po yung changing habits, and also dapat ma-reduce yung mga caloric po na kinakain sa diet. And of course, and with those po na nasabi nyo po na mga pharmacological treatments, yung po bang treatment po na Zenical po, tama po ba?
Arlistat.
Yes, Zenical po, then yung ano pa po, yung sinabi din po ni Caitlin na iniinom. And kailangan po siya ay may kasama din po na discipline po sa sarili. And for our
madagdag ko lang, siguro if mga gusto magsimula sa mga ganito, try muna nila yung mga natural alternatives. Like yung ating green tea, ayan, ating Garcinia Cambodia, yung mga herbal, na mas considered naman safe kaysa pumunta agad sila sa ating drugs or over-the-counter medications.
Okay po, sir. For our next question po, as you are a public health nutritionist po, how do you work po with the patient to set and achieve their weight management goals?
For me, kailangan kilalang talaga yung patient. Lalong-lalo na yung kanyang dietary or eating patterns, yung kanyang current lifestyle, yung kanyang, as much as possible, yung kanyang capacity to buy certain, yung kanyang, kumbaga, ano yung kaya ng kanyang budget na mabili, since hindi naman tayo pare-pares ng capacity, di ba? Mamaya mag-recommend ka, ay, kailangan mo ng salmon, ganyan. Ang mahal-mahal ng salmon. Ayun, yun din, yung kanyang economic, basta yun, yung kanyang buying capacity. Of course, we have to set in every goal naman, di ba? Kailangan consider natin yung SMART objectives. And SMART objectives, specific, measurable, attainable, di ba? So, ayun, yun lang. And yun nga, lagi natin sinasabi, focus on behavior and lifestyle change. And siguro din sa question na their weight management goals, gagawin natin our weight management goals since since nag-consult sila sa atin, nag-trust sila sa atin, alam natin kung ano yung mas magandang goal para sa kanila, kung tama ba na from you need to lose 15 or 20 kilos, ganyan, and how long would it take, or what is the advisable duration para malose mo to, ganyan. Ayun, siguro it's collaboration talaga and transparency sana sa patient. Ayun, as much as possible, alamin mo lahat ng kanyang side before you recommend something. And hopefully, maging honest din naman si patient. So it's
Yes po. And dapat nga po sadya ay nag-work both ways with the nutritionist and the patient po. So sa next question naman po, what are the biggest health benefits can be expected to get from losing weight?
biggest health benefit, of course, decreased risk for yung mga sinabi nga natin kaninang complications like diabetes, cardiovascular diseases. Ayun, yun yung pinaka-biggest. And of course, mas malakas ang inyong immune system, ang inyong katawan. And siguro ngayon yung ating overall self-confidence na din, na yung ating physique mas maganda. Ayun, yun yung mga biggest health benefits. And of course, as siyempre, speaking from a public health nutritionist side, hindi lang naman ikaw ang magbe-benefit doon, pati yung next generation ng iyong lahi, lalo na yung family, yung anak mo, yung magiging anak ng anak mo, magiging apo, and until the next generation, kung sinimulan mo now, na yung lifestyle mo is maganda, of course, mapapass ulit ito sa next generations. So, for me, yung pinakamagandang health benefit na benefit para sa atin.
Yes po, yun nga po mga sinabi nyo, complication po kanina, yung mga diabetes, hypertension, cardiovascular diseases. Sobrang laki po nung benefits
And
niya
of course,
po.
kung meron ka na nun, yung mga may condition ka na, mas madali siyang mamamanage.
Yes po. And for that po, for our question number 9, what is your best advice about nutrition that everyone needs to know? Yung pang lahat dyan.
Ayan, yung binanggit ko kanina, make smart and healthy choices. Ayan, lalong-lalo na ngayon, accessible na lahat. Isang click mo lang, mabibili mo na kung anong pagkain man yan. Diba? Anong tawag dito sa term na to? Be aware and be mindful and be informed. Ayun, be informed. Huwag lang basta-basta maniniwala kung saan-saan, pag may napanood na ganito, ganyan, alam mo magiging applicable na rin sa'yo. Ayun, be an informed consumer. Pagka nag-grocery ka, ayan, meron namang mas magandang alternative sa mga binibili mo dati. Sana din, ayun, in the future, ang ating government is empower din ang consumers to make smarter and more healthier food choices din by making healthy alternatives more accessible and more available in the market, diba? Pero as of now, we can make use of what we have naman sa ating mga public markets. Ayan. And yun nga, hindi ko rin get sa iba kasi diba, mas mura naman ang gulay. Well, not all, pero may mga murang gulay and fruits rather than buying mga junk or mga high-end preservatives na pagkain. Ayun. But of course, hindi naman tayo pare-pares ng situation. Merong iba hindi accessible sa kanila yung mga murang gulay and murang prutas. Kaya ayun, yun lang. Yun nga, dami ko na sinabi. So in general na lang, yun, make smart and healthy food choice. Wag tayo, yun, kung anong nasa harapan natin is yun na rin. Marami pa dyan, be informed lang and research and
Yes po. We can both agree po. Kasi syempre teenager po kami and nakaka-relate po kami dun sa pag-order ng iba't ibang pagkain, ganun po.
Yun naman, yun nga, dun naman papasok yung ating moderation, balance and moderation. Ayan, wala namang masama naman kasi diba, kung mag-fast food ka naman, kung araw-araw man, isang serving, ganun, and then your other food for the whole day naman, doon ka naman magpaka-healthy, ganun. Parang minsan kasi hindi talaga siya maiiwasan since convenient nga siya. Siguro mas maging matalino lang sa pag-order, for example sa fast food, piliin mo na lang kung ano yung pinaka-okay doon. Mga ganun. Kung yun lang talaga ang available. Ayan, 9 minutes na lang po.
Yes po. And proceed na po tayo sa last question. Question number 10 po. What could you advise to us, student nurses po? Syempre po, we have the patient and nurse interaction po during our clinical duty. On how to build rapport with the patient about their physical appearance, specifically the weight. Ito po example po is conversation starter po with the over or obese patient po.
First advice na naman is be respectful and wag maging judgmental. Ayun lang naman, sa lahat naman din. Ayun, lalo-lalo na pag nag-handle tayo ng weight management. Since, di ba, sobrang common na ngayon yung ating body positivity, ganyan, and may mga tao talagang sensitive na, ayun, focus talaga natin siya sa ating behavior and lifestyle change. um, ayun nga, focus sa mga questions about their condition, about their lifestyle, ganyan. Rather than their appearance or their weight. Yun. Siguro conversation starter. Actually, sorry kasi hindi ko na ako magaling. Para kasing most of the times diretso na agad. Pero siguro connect muna or tingin ka muna ng something in common nyo. Like, for example, dito mga sa Lipa. So, most probably madalas makakausap nyo from Lipa. Oh, saan po kayong barangay? Ganyan-ganyan. And then mag-isip or hanap kayo ng something relatable naman. For example, same barangay kayo. Dito kami. Ayun lang, parang find as a topic na relatable dun sa patient. Since before naman kayo mag consultation or before naman kayo lumapit sa patient is may hawak ng chart, diba? So makita nyo din taga saan siya, ilang taon na siya, ilan yung anak niya, ganun-ganun. And then from there, parang para maging comfortable lang siya na kilala niya ako, na-review niya talaga yung profile ko, ganyan. So may trust na din na magiging tataas din yung trust sa inyo nung patient. Since parang professional kayo and gusto niyo talaga siyang tulungan, ni-review niyo talaga yung profile niya. Interested talaga kang tulungan sila. Ayun.
So, alright po. That's it po for our interview today. And thank you po for taking your proficiency. And honestly po, in a short period of time, we learned and gained knowledge po from you. And we will not hesitate po to share it with others. Like you said po kanina, be aware, be mindful, and be informed, lalo na po pagdating sa nutrition. So, thank you po. Is might not enough po. So, here are certificate of appreciation po.
Wow.
And allow me to read it. So, Certificate of Appreciation. The certificate is proudly presented to Mr. Carlo Ramos for partaking his valuable insights and inspiration to the student nurses of Obesity colleges during the interview with the team taking action on obesity prevention for a change, given this 12th of March, the year of 2023, signed by student nurses Mary Jane Lumabas and Caitlin H. Tolentino.
Thank you.
Thank you po. And
Send mo na lang sa akin.
so send it through your email po, Mr. Carlo Ramos. So we believe po that following these tips that you provided us will help us and the patient to get rid of obesity and stay in shape. So we thank you again po, Mr. Carlo Ramos, for your valuable time to allow us to interview you po. And again, I'm Kate
Thank you.
Tolentino, and
I am Jane Lumabas.
thank you
and
po.
God bless po. Stay
Thank you
healthy
po.
po.
Good luck. Good luck sa school.
Yes po. Thank you po.
Okay lang po mag-documentation.
Okay.
Okay. Ako na po magka-capture. So, smile po tayo. 1, 2, 3.
So, a pleasant afternoon po, Miss Abby. It is our pleasure to interview today. Before anything else, I am Jane Lumabas.
And I'm Katie Tolentino.
A third-year student nurses at Obesity colleges. It is nice to meet you po. And first of all, I would like to take po the opportunity to thank you for having here in our virtual interview despite on your busy schedule.
So before we proceed with the interview, we would like to ask, Abby, how are you today?
Actually, I'm good.
So, Miss Abby, would we talk about your weight po and height today that are related in our interview?
My height is approximately 5 feet and 6 inches, while my weight is 90 kilograms.
Okay. So, let's start po with the first question.
So Abby, please tell us about yourself.
Hi, I am Abigail Vianbi Endoso, 21 years of age. I am currently a volunteer at Philippine Red Cross Obesity branch.
We are enlightened to know you po, Miss Abby. And for our second question is, what is your height and weight?
My weight is 90 kilograms and my height is 5 feet and 6 inches.
Yan. So thank you. Next question naman. Do you have an underlying morbidity disease? This example po, kung nung bata ka, na-hospital ka na ba, kung may asthma ka or any conditions na naranasan mo before and today as present.
Actually, I cannot say that I have morbidity disease because sometimes my blood pressure exceeds at its normal blood pressure. But as of now, I don't have any maintenance medications.
Thank you po for our fourth question. I like to learn more about your eating habits po. So, what kind of foods and beverages do you eat?
As I said, I am a volunteer at Red Cross Lipa, in which I ate fast foods most of the time. Also, I drink coffee because of my night shift duty.
Yes, for the next question naman, do you eat only when you're hungry or do you eat for other reasons as well, such as feeling stressed or bored? Or nagbi-binge eat ka ba kapag masaya ka, tinatamad ka pa kumain? So, yun yung next question.
Actually, I am suffering from a stress eating because when I feel stressed or feel something like I am sad or something like I cannot I can't cannot when I feel stressed, I'm suffering from a stress eating because I cannot maintain my emotions. Like I would like to express my feelings by eating something that I'm craving.
So, next question po. As like you said po, same with you. Kahit ang payat ko po is meron din po akong stress eating. So, ayun, parang kapag stress ka, mas gusto mo na lang kumain, di ba? Parang satisfied ka na, mabusog. And by that po, for the next question is, when would be the best time of you, a day or evening for you to be active?
For me, the best time of the day for me to be active is when it is evening because as I said, I am a volunteer at Red Cross Lipa. My duty is always at night. So when it is morning, I feel like I need to rest or lay down.
Okay, next question naman. So, what kinds of activities do you enjoy? Do you like walking, jogging, or any physical activities, any sports that you enjoy as of now?
I prefer playing badminton with my co-volunteers because I'm not an independent person. Like I want to play with other people so that I could feel happiness and I could enjoy while I am doing physical activities.
So for the next question, do you prefer activities you can alone or with someone else or in a group?
I prefer playing with the group because it is a badminton. I need an opponent to play. So I think that would be nice if it is a group.
Yeah, so bago po mag-proceed sa next question, syempre po, kailangan talaga ng play ng kalaban sa mag-badminton. Hindi pwede solo lang. Okay, for the next question, would you like to try to work some physical activity into your daily routine? Yeah.
Actually, yes, if it is by group. But if it is walking, jogging, or working out, I don't like to try it because I cannot focus on what I should do, because sometimes there are times that I just want to watch or to go somewhere. I feel like I do not want to work out, but for me it is good that I am in a group in doing physical activity, so that I will be more what's it called this, be more happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Happy.
And for our last question, what kind of changes would you be willing to start with? Pwedeng, actually, in starting related to your height, it is difficult, and it may be start po sa diet, sa physical activity, and ayun po.
As of now, I want to improve my eating habits, because as I said earlier, I prefer to eat or consume fast foods or the outside foods. So I would like to try, or I would like to improvise. Like I will bring my own food when I'm on duty, so that I could prevent the buying foods outside.
Yes, and we can both relate to that, especially in our age. Pare-parehas tayo na na-intrigue when it comes to fast food, outside foods, kagaya ng sinabi mo, and kasi mas accessible siya. So, we are more into fast foods and other healthy foods. And I think we reached the last question. And before we end this interview, as a student nurse, we would like to have a health teaching, as we would like to share you po the knowledge that we learned from our class and the interview with the nutritionist, Mr. Carlo Ramos. Is that okay with you po, Miss Abby?
Yes, it's okay po.
Okay, thank you so much po.
So let's proceed po for our health teaching. So, making a lifestyle change po is a challenging, especially when you want to transform anything at once. This time, think of it is not a resolution po, but an evolution. So let's start po with BMI. So ano nga ba yung BMI? Miss Caitlin?
Okay, so BMI, or the body mass index, is a person's weight in kilograms or pounds divided by the square of height in meters or feet. High BMI can indicate high body fatness. BMI screens for weight categories that may lead to health problems, but it does not diagnose the body fatness or the health of an individual. So BMI does not measure body fat directly, but BMI is moderately correlated with more direct measures of body fat. So furthermore, BMI appears to be as strongly correlated with various metabolic and disease outcome, as these are more directed measures to body fatness. So yun yung BMI. And these are the formula. BMI, compute the BMI, we have the weight over height squared. Yeah.
Next, we have, according to DOH, the obesity and the overweight, the signs of symptoms of this is, yung first, yung napapansin natin physically is yung increased weight. the thickness around the midsection, presence of the extra fat. Ito yung madalas sa chan and sa may balakang, like dun sa picture. Then, obvious areas of the fat, large body frame, difficulty in doing daily activities, yung literature, drowsiness, antukin kahit wala ka namang ginagawa, or kahit nakaupo ka lang, inaantok ka, ganyan. Then, breathlessness, higher than normal body in mass index and waist circumference, like sinabi ni Kate Neal, which is may category siya. And ang normal, if I'm not mistaken, the normal BMI is around 20. And if you are on the overweight and obesity, it is greater than 30. So, ano nga ba yung prevention and treatment nito? First, limit natin yung high-calorie food intake. So, ano nga ba yung food intake? First in the line is yung carbohydrates. Ito yung kinakain natin kahit kanin, ganyan, yung mga tinapay na kinakain natin, even the potatoes, yung mga whole grain na pasta, ano pa ba? Doon sa protein naman, meron tayong mga red meats, pork, yung mga skin on, yung may mga roast, or yung hindi siya super deep fry, and na meron siyang protein, and also the salmon. Actually, protein po is important in our diet, pero may limit kasi siya. Yung calorie intake natin, kailangan yung limit lang is eating 3,000 calories a day can lead to weight gain. So next, we have the limit sugar intake. So yung sa sugar intake naman is actually hindi lang siya sa weight gain, pero rin siya magkaroon ng complication lalo na pagdating sa diabetes. Ito yung first in the line, and diabetes is considered as the mother of all diseases. So next, eat more fruits. Ito yung one of the best prevention and treatment. Eat more fruits and vegetables and legumes, whole grains and nuts. Tapos engage with the regular physical activity like yung ginagawa nyo po is a best na makakatulong po siya, yung pag-badminton, and achieve energy balance and a healthy weight. For next, the 10 major causes of obesity and weight gain. Kate Neal?
Yeah, so we have first one, the lifestyle stress. Ito nga, kagaya ng sabi ni Miss Abby kanina, lifestyle or stress as itself can cause binge eating or the stress eating, which can lead to weight gain. Next, we have the parental approach. If we are experiencing sadness or any anxiety, parental approach is important. So, them teaching us the importance of having to eat this or that with regards to pagiging maalaga sa kinakain mo, sa sarili mo. Importante yon kasi ito, isa ding nagkakos. And we have the junk food. Of course, alam naman natin na junk foods are not healthy. So, these are the major causes of obesity and weight gain. So, lack of sleep. Meron tayong kasabihan na sinasabi, pag kulang ka sa tulog, puyat ka, mamamayat ka. But, scientifically or proven na siya na kapag kulang ka sa tulog, may hormones na nare-release para mas maengganyo ka na kumain. So, lack of sleep can cause to having you to eat more. So, kaya, isang advice talaga, when you're experiencing obesity or weight gain, when you're suffering from weight gain or stress eating, mahalaga na magkaroon ka ng sapat na tulog. And we also have energy imbalance, hormones, yun yung sinabi ko kanina, in related to lack of sleep. We have sedentary lifestyle, kapag yung mga daily routine natin is yung pahihiga-higa, pag-phone, mobile games, hindi na tayo lumalabas, hindi na natin ginagawa yung mga physical activities na natin ginagawa. Kagaya na kay Abby, nagba-badminton siya, I believe weekly, sa Red Cross team. So, this is considered na hindi sedentary yung lifestyle mo because you still have activities that you do weekly. So, nagkakaroon pa din ng physical exercise. And change in food habits. Kung dati, mahilig ka sa healthy, nagda-diet ka, hindi ka ma-rice, and then you suddenly shift to eating more rice, you drink lots of sodas, beverages that are carbonated drinks like that. It can increase and it can cause a sudden weight gain. And we also have genetic reasons. So, kapag yung sa parents, may obese yung, halimbawa, yung sa genes, meron kang genes ng obesity, possible din na makuha mo yun. And also, we have the false information. So, kapag, yun nga, kagaya na sa pupuyat. Akala natin nakakabawas siya ng timbang, pero kabaliktaran siya. So, nakaka-weight gain. So, false information is a major cause, especially sa food. Kapag akala natin nakakapayat talaga siya, pag intake ng ganito, pagkain ng kumbaga specific na food na ina-advertise, akala natin pampabawas talaga siya ng timbang, pero hindi natin alam nakakapagpa-increase talaga siya. So, these are the 10 major causes of obesity and weight gain. So, next po.
So next, we have the lifestyle behavior change. This is a quotation na natandaan talaga namin ni Kate Lee earlier sa interview namin with Mr. Carlo Ramos, a public health nutritionist, and we would like to share it with you po. So ano ba yung lifestyle behavior change? It takes a repetition to start a new habit, but the people can take essential first step today. Over time, this small step will add up to significant changes and amazing results. If you want to make your behavior change for your obesity, you can try some of these things today. So first, yung do just one thing that moves you toward your goal. So commit to falling asleep at a reasonable hour. Make one substitution po at a meal time that is healthy. So you can call a supportive friend. Mas maganda yun, like yung sabi niyo po kanina. You want to work as a group and then go for 30 minutes walk, set alarms for your medications if you have, then journals about your emotions, then finish a 10-minute guided meditation.
Yan. So, we also need to develop healthy sleep habits to increase energy. So, kasama to sa lifestyle behavior natin. Several mental health disorders causes patients to feel exhausted and suffer from low energy. Low energy means tatamading kang kumilos, tatamading kang lumabas, tatamading kang ma-exercise ng katawan mo. So, medications and therapy can help lift that feeling. However, patients can undermine the effects of these treatments with sleeping habits that further their exhaustion. Instead, practice these positive sleeping habits such as go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Sabaw, natulog ka ng 7 p.m. So, gising ka ng 10 a.m. Kasi gano'n naman lagi, pag maaga ka nakatulog, late ka magigising. So, parang magkakaroon ka ng set talaga kung ano yung oras. Plan for at least 7 hours of sleep each night. Ang labis ay masama, ganun din yung sa kulang. So, make your bedtime routine as relaxing as possible. Change your linens, yung cover ng pillows nyo, kasi mas masarap nga naman matulog kapag malinis yung tutulugan mo, di ba? So, yun, create a calming sleeping environment. Yung tahimik, walang kahit anong may isang maririnig ka, para mas dire-diretso yung tulog mo, hindi naaalimpunghatan. Mas healthy yung sleep mo. Tapos, eat a healthy snack about 30 minutes to an hour before bedtime. Hindi yung bago tayo matulog, kakain muna tayo. Kasi ito yung nagkakos sa atin na pag-bloatness, pagbawas ng pagtunaw ng pagkain. And it can lead to severe complications din kapag kumain tayo before going to bedtime. And only use your bedroom for sleeping, dressing, and basta sexual activity. And so, kasi syempre, if we use our bedroom for other activities such as manonood tayo ng K-drama. Maglalas tayo at least 12 hours na nanonood ng K-drama, hindi na tayo nakatulog. So, yun. And you do not need to change all of these things at once. Small steps make a big difference. So, hindi kailangan isang bagsakan, babaguhin mo lahat. Hindi ako gigising ng ganito, tutulog ako ng ganito. Kailangan 7 hours. Kailangan 30 minutes ang kakain. So, kailangan hindi lahat yon susundin mo. So, parang isa lang dito will make a change. So, yun. Next natin is healthy eating habits. AJ.
So for our healthy eating habits, it can improve our mood and focus. Not only can healthy eating improve our energy, but it can also correct our nutrient deficiency that may contribute to weight management. So changing one's diet at all once can not only prove difficult, but it can be also lead to significant setbacks. If you want to make this change, you can try one tip at a time. So first, you can replace yung junk food snacks with the fruits. Pwede yung mga fruits cocktail po na meron tayo, kunyari yung pero nabibili lang sa mga SM, sa supermarkets, na pwede natin siyang gawin natin siyang, yun ang parang gawin natin junk foods na if ever na magutom tayo, yun ang pwede natin kainin. So next, switch one side at dinner with something nutritious. Then, replace the sugar in your coffee with a replacement. So, pwede mo siyang palitan. Pwede tayong sa halip na mag-coffee tayo, pwede po tayong mag-tea, which is ang tea is meron siyang mas maraming supplement compared dun sa caffeine. So, join a support group. Then, extreme diet changes such as fad diets can create more harm than good. Be sure to talk to a medical professional before changing your diet. So, next, start a new exercise routine.
Yeah, so most people know that exercise is excellent for your physical health, but fewer people understand how much it can help your lifestyle. So just a few minutes of exercise can increase the flow of endorphins, which improves mood. If you are physically healthy enough to do exercise, try starting with these steps. So gentle yoga, walking, playing, pick something you enjoy. The more you enjoy the activity, the more likely you are to keep up with it. Most importantly, do not start a new exercise regime without the approval if you are having a consultation. So, kailangan talaga ng exercise. Next.
So, lifestyle changes are a process po that take time and require support. Once you're ready to make a change, the difficult part is committing and following through, which is true po. And so, do your research and make a plan that will prepare you for your success. Careful planning po means setting small goals and taking things one step at a time. So, here are examples of obesity diet chart.
So, itong circles na to, which indicates the time, we have here the example of a food. We have egg. For 9 a.m., we could eat eggs na kailangan hindi rin naman siya prito kasi mamantika. So, it's not healthy. Pwede natin siyang i-boil. Pwede yung, hindi ko alam kung anong tawag doon, pero dun mo siya babasagin sa tubig. So, para magiging poached egg siya. Tama ba, Jane? Tapos, for 11 a.m., so pwede kang mag-fruits such as papaya. 1 p.m., yan, parang soup. Again, 4 p.m. soup din. And then, sa 8 p.m., we can have a dinner. Hindi sobrang bigat na dinner, pero alam natin na mabubusog tayo. So, here in the next circle, we have total fat. This is the diet chart po. 22 grams is good, calcium for 600 milligrams, sodium 1,000 milligrams, carbohydrate 280 grams, protein is 70 grams, and iron 17 grams. So total calories that a person could intake for a day is 1,600. Yan. And that's it for our interview and health teaching today. We hope that you learned something from us. So, if you have any questions or clarifications, you can ask us. Ask us. Wala naman.
Wala naman po.
Thank you so much, Abby. We prepare you a simple certificate of appreciation, and please, Jane, read the citation.
So, for the Certificate of Appreciation, the certificate is proudly presented to Abigail Bien Indoso for imparting her valuable insights to the student nurses of the Obesity colleges during the interview with the team taking action on obesity prevention for a change. Given this 12th of March, the year 2023, signed by us, student nurses, Regine Lumabas and Kate Neil H.
Thank you so much po.
Thank you.